All right, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Narcyp Boy94 here. We have a special guest, first time on the channel. Usually she's twinning today, but she's riding solo by herself today. So we're gonna allow you to introduce yourself. I like the guests to, plug in their stuff, your socials to everybody where they can follow you, what
Awesome.
you're on, and what you do.
Thanks. So I am Sydney from Tag Team Twinning. If you haven't seen us on TikTok, that's our primary platform, Tag Team Twinning, and Tag Team Twinning on Instagram. So shoot us a follow. We are twin sister pro wrestling content creators, if you will. So thanks for the intro.
All right, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit fun and different and unique here. Me and Sydney are going to be playing Guess the WWE pay-per-view based off of the photos that has been shown. So how we broke it down is that she's going to share 10 random photos. I'm going to share 10 random photos, and we're going to see who gets the most points between the two. We also broke it down by sharing some of our favorite wrestlers. So you might see some of my favorite wrestlers in the ones that she shared, some of the favorite wrestlers that she likes, and the ones that I've shared. So we're going to see how everybody does here, How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Me?
Yeah.
Not confident right now.
Have confidence, man. Come on.
I normally am I'm a confident girly, but this area, like yesterday, I actually was on a different podcaster's YouTube video, and I was like playing along with their little thing while I was watching it, and I was getting everything right, and I was like, this is great. But this one, I'm like, we'll see.
So there's 10 photos each. So basically we're going to see who can either get them all correct or at least get majority of them correct. So Sydney's going to go first as far as sharing her screen. And then I'm going to try to guess first as far as, what pay-per-view she has and how this is broken down. Everybody knows.
Sorry.
We got a dog back there barking.
We do. Let me just mute this. Hold on.
Based off how the rules of this is going to work, you not only have to guess the correct pay-per-view, you have to guess the correct year as well. So, for example, if it's, let's say it's a Backlash, right? You have to guess also the year of that Backlash. You can't just say, oh, it's Backlash. You got to say 2022, 2020, 2007, whatever the case may be. Have to guess the correct pay-per-view and the correct year. If you don't get both correct, you don't get the point. All right, so this is the first one we have here. I'll let Sydney take over. These are her pictures that she has right here with all the answers.
Yes, they are. So you're going though, right? You're guessing mine.
I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Okay, so who we got here?
That's CM Punk and that's John Morrison right there.
Okay, all right. I knew that wasn't gonna get you there, obviously.
So this is definitely an old school one. I think this was, let me check it out. Let me analyze it. I'm pretty sure I know this one. Just want to double check. Is this Cyber Sunday 2008?
Wow, we're off to a not good start.
Rough.
I chose some tough ones because you are literally a wrestling guru. So let's try. You're in kind of the right. How many guesses you get?
We'll just get one guess.
Oh, just one guess? All right. No, it's Night of Champions 2007. You were very close with the year, though.
Okay, yeah, this is when they were supposed to. I was looking at analyzing it. And I thought that shirt right there was a Cyber Sunday shirt, the cameraman right there. So I kind of thought maybe
good call. Good call out.
Yeah, did not get that one right. I do remember this match, though. This was originally supposed to be somebody else, but then something happened. And then,
I remember this one, too. This
was supposed to... You know the original match, right? You know what the original match was supposed to be?
No.
You remember? The original match was supposed to be CM Punk versus Chris Benoit. And then...
Oh, that would make sense because it was 07.
And then everything happened. So
shit.
That's why John Morrison was there. So
okay.
Oh gosh, Sasha and Bailey, golly, they've had so many matches together. Jesus.
I tried. I really tried to be
like. This is definitely
hard.
2016, 17-ish era. Because Bailey still got the ponytail. So she still had the hugger gimmick at the time.
And she wasn't BBL Bailey yet.
Sasha at that time in 2016, she fought Charlotte a lot. So it's not 2016 because she fought Charlotte.
Don't second guess yourself.
Bailey was she still NXT at that time? Bailey came up in TakeOver Brooklyn, so that was 2016. She fought Charlotte a lot in 2016 though. Maybe this could have been the end of 2016 though. Would it have been like Roadblock or something like that?
What's your final answer?
Give it a wild.
Yourself. Don't second guess the year.
Wild guess. I'm just gonna say Roadblock 2016. I have no idea.
You're right about the year, but it was Clash of Champions.
Clash of Champions. Okay, that makes sense.
This is hard because there's so many PLE names over the years, and some have like gone away or come back. So
yeah. 0 for 2. Wow, 0 for 2.
All right, you know what? Because I had a feeling you were going to be really good at this, so I chose some hard ones.
December to December 2006. Easy.
Wow, you didn't even have to think.
That's one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. SummerSlam 07.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. You're getting crushing this.
He's old school. Survivor Series 07.
What is this? Number 5? No.
Yeah, CM Punk versus Elijah Burke.
But you're in the right year. It was Unforgiven. Unforgiven 2007.
Oh, okay. This is Cena and Orton. Ooh, this could have been 2. It's either Breaking Point or Bragging Rights. Bragging Rights 09.
Great job. These are hard. How the hell do you know this? Okay, this is probably easy.
Over the Limit 2012.
Yeah. Okay.
No Mercy 07.
Yep.
This is definitely SummerSlam. Ember Moon, when did she come up to the main roster? Maybe SummerSlam 2018. I'm gonna say SummerSlam 2018.
SummerSlam 2019.
2019. I was one of the two, man.
Wait, how many points are you at? I'm not even paying attention.
It'll be down below.
It'll be down below. Okay.
Cesaro and Rob Van Dam. This is SummerSlam. What the hell? What year? Maybe 2013. SummerSlam 2013? Is that it? Or is it 2014?
2014. I'll give it. You get that one because you didn't lock in. That was good.
That one doesn't count. It was 20. Damn, I said 20. So I missed that one. That was
no, 20. You got that one. Because you got to go easy on me.
No, I can't. First guess is the first guess. That's the rules. All right, so those are my guesses. She might actually do better than me. I kind of went a little easy on her a little bit because he got back into wrestling not too long ago. So I try to make it an even balance, or try to make it as even as possible. So
okay, I know this one. Okay, this one is when he had that like bruised pec, but I'm like starting to second. It wasn't.
All right, so this is the first image that I'm going to show her right here. So this is 1 through 10. Cody Rhodes was one of the suggestions that she recommended because one of her favorite wrestlers. So this match right here. Now, this is when Cody had the torn pec. You were correct about that.
And I know it's Hell in a Cell. I don't want to. I don't know if it was 2020.
Need that year, ma'am.
2020. Well, he came back in 2022. I'm trying to think. Hell in a Cell 2022.
That is correct. Hell in a Cell 2022.
That one was easy.
That one
Thank you for that. Oh my God. I know this. This is when. This is in 2020. This is in 2022.
Yeah, I need the name of a pay-per-view.
I know. All right. I'm going to go with. This isn't Backlash 2022, is it?
Elimination Chamber 2023.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is when Sammy fought him in his hometown.
Oh, that was the one. All right. Come on, man. He's not even fighting anybody.
If people are watching, I'm sure they'll probably know, but I can't give nothing away.
Is this when he won the Rumble?
Can't give nothing away. I need a pay-per-view in a year.
Bruh, I'm gonna freaking throw a guess out here because he does this every time.
He doesn't do it every time, but this is a particular moment in his career.
I'm gonna say when he won the Rumble in 2020.
Royal Rumble 2020 is correct.
Thank you.
It's when he won the Royal Rumble, pointing at that WrestleMania sign right
But
there.
like, I thought the WrestleMania sign is usually over there. Wait, hold on. If he's standing there, I thought it was over there.
He's pointing at the WrestleMania sign up there.
Okay, well, that's a shitty point, Drew. Oh.
See if she can knock this one down. Dominic Mysterio, Cody Rhodes.
Money in the Bank?
Need a year.
2022.
Money in the Bank 2023.
Fudge me.
Close.
Fudge me.
Close, but can't give that one to you. What about this one?
Is that LA Knight? This is this is the one in Saudi, I'm pretty sure. No. What's that one called though? Not Night of Champions. Why am I blanking on the freaking name?
I mean, they have a lot of Saudi shows per year.
Yeah, but like this is the one that Crown Jewel.
In the name of the year.
Crown Jewel 2023.
Crown Jewel 2023 is.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is correct.
Oh, Money in the Bank 20 last year 24.
Money in the Bank 2024 is correct. Next one.
Cody Rhodes and who is that? AJ Styles? Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Is that AJ?
Could be.
Am I making that up? Ah. Why do I want to say this was Backlash last year, but I don't think that it is.
Need a pay-per-view in a year.
I know. I don't remember him wearing that though. Backlash 2024.
Clash at the Castle 2024.
Fudge.
Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
Oh, this one was the Elimination Chamber this past year, 2024. No, not Elimination. Sorry. That's not what I meant. That's Survivor Series. Survivor Series. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
I don't know. I heard Elimination Chamber.
I swear, that's what I meant. I promise I know that one. It was the freaking.
I heard Elimination Chamber first. I'm just saying.
Come on, give me that one.
I don't know. Kind of part of the rules. I mean, I heard Elimination Chamber. That's what I'm saying.
You knew what I meant.
I don't know. I mean, you kind of. I definitely feel like you knew this one though. But
100%. That was literally like 5 months ago. No, not longer than that. But yeah. All right, whatever. I missed that one. Drew McIntyre and what is that? Baron Corbin. I'm gonna go SummerSlam 20. Maybe not Summer. Yeah, SummerSlam. No, is this WrestleMania? It's a big stadium. A big.
I mean, they go to stadiums for SummerSlam too.
I know, and he's wearing a summery shirt.
Summery shirt.
I'm gonna say this is SummerSlam, and I'm gonna say 2022.
Got the year right, but it was not SummerSlam. This is WrestleMania 38.
Fuck! Oh, I second guessed myself.
I was there for this match actually.
Really? Where was WrestleMania 38?
Texas.
Texas, yes. Okay.
Last one. This is a random one right here.
Oh, this is Trish and Becky. I remember I watched this back. I know this is 2023 for sure because it was in November, I think.
Could be right, could be wrong.
This wasn't Survivor Series 2023, was it?
Was not Survivor Series 2023. This was Payback.
Payback. Okay, I didn't do that bad.
Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Yours were pretty kind of challenging. Some of the ones you chose are pretty challenging. I kind of try to make a balance of hard and even. It really just depends on your memory, like what you can remember and how you're going to remember it. That's really kind of what it comes down to, you know? So it's a tough balance. It's a tough, 50-50 balance there. Overall, though, you did pretty well. You did pretty well. Not too bad. I think you second guess yourself quite often on some of those, probably. I
did. At least I got some of the years,
Some of the years you definitely got right. I'll say that. Some of the years you definitely got right. It's just a matter of how I usually kind of remember stuff is usually maybe like how the stage is set up, what people are wearing, try to analyze certain things like that. That's how I kind of try to structure, like, okay, what does the stage look like? What are the colors of the logos? And
that's impressive though, to remember, like, in the past, like I'd say like 5 years, that'd be my memory. But I also didn't watch 5 years ago. But you remembering things from like 07, that's insane. That's crazy.
I was big into it at that time. So
and so was I. I just don't remember. I remember like the feuds and like John Morrison and CM Punk and ECW, but like I don't remember like the names of the PLEs. So good job.
Oh yeah, I had the DVDs. I still have my old DVDs from back.
You're a hardcore fan. I love it.
From back in that time, because back then we didn't have WWE Network or Peacock and stuff. So I mean, I had the DVDs. So I mean, I just watched them a lot. That's how I kind of remember.
I love it.
Had a memory of just watching the DVDs a lot, but overall though, you did pretty well. You did a lot better than probably you thought you were gonna do. I think you doubted yourself a little bit going into this.
I did. We'll see how I do next time we do a collab and on the next. We'll see how I do with that one.
Well, we do have another special collab coming soon for the future. Just to give a little bit of information before we head out of here. This one will involve her sister and somebody else. And it'll be something fun that we kind of done in the past, a little Jeopardy related, not like a full blown WWE Jeopardy that we've done in the past, but it's kind of similar to a Jeopardy a little bit. So that's all the info we'll give right now. So I'll let you plug in your stuff one more time. Tell people where they can follow you, and you got maybe some things coming up. I don't know if you got some content you're working on or some things that you got in the works.
Absolutely. So again, Tag Team Twinning on both TikTok and Instagram. We're yet to move to the YouTube world yet, hopefully in the future. Things that we're going to, I plan to make it to SummerSlam and all the events prior. So if anybody out there is going to SummerSlam and you see my sister and I, come say hello, introduce yourself. We love meeting people from the WWE universe. And then hopefully we'll be able to collab with more creators, before then and then at the actual event.
To get everybody a little bit maybe familiar, I'll brainstorm some questions real quick. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
HBK.
Okay, Shawn Michaels. Who's your favorite wrestler right now, currently?
Male or female?
Both.
Drew for the men, Drew McIntyre, and then females, Liv Morgan.
Okay, Liv Morgan, Drew McIntyre. Who's your WWE GOAT, greatest of all time?
I go through this all the time, and like I go back and forth between a couple of people. But if I had to pick, it's probably going to be The Undertaker.
Okay. Undertaker, not a bad answer.
I would say HBK, but I feel like Undertaker is just like.
So what about your Rushmore? What about your Rushmore then? You get more spots.
So Stone Cold.
Okay.
Undertaker. HBK.
Okay.
And then I feel like if I'm going to do somebody from like the more modern day, it has to be Cena. Even though I don't he's not my favorite anymore. You don't really have wrestling without John Cena's legacy.
He turned his back on you. Now you're not not a fan anymore, huh?
But I also feel like that Mount Rushmore answer could be several different
people,
several different decades. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is my Mount Rushmore.
Could be several different people, yeah. I mean, there's so many different answers you could give about a Rushmore, so many different eras, different time frames, and so I mean there could be plenty of different answers you could give. So I mean, and
people always forget about the females too, and I'm like, well, you can't put them on the male one, so you have to do a separate one for them.
What would be your female Mount Rushmore?
Probably Lita. I didn't watch when I was in the 90s, but I feel like you can't have a Mount Rushmore of females without Chyna.
Okay.
Just based off of like everything she did and everything she stood for in her career. So Chyna, Lita, and then if we're fast forwarding to like modern day, I'd have to throw Becky Lynch on there. Not right now. I wouldn't say Becky Lynch is like, oh my God, like she's not super impressive in the ring, but like the women's revolution includes Becky Lynch. And then if I had to pick another, because I go back and forth between like Trish being on there, but like she didn't have as big of an impact to me as Lita.
I think Lita had a bigger impact.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead with someone like in the modern day. I'm going to say Liv Morgan. She's on my Mount Rushmore.
Okay. I don't know how people are going to feel about that one. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. That might be a hot take right there.
That is a hot take, but talk to me in like 10 years and I bet you people are going to have the same answer.
Oh no, I don't know. I mean, depends. There's a lot of people coming up in 10 years too, so you still got people on the rise. And then last one ended off since we did a hot take. Give me a WWE hot take of yours. Somebody you don't like, something that you do like, whatever. I mean, everybody likes different things, so it could be whatever your hot take is.
I have two.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this now, and then I might change my mind. But I think the Ruthless Aggression era was more entertaining than the era we're in now. Not better. Yes. Not to say that better wrestling, because that's false. But every single week, I was like zoned in on that TV.
Yeah.
Like not that we had phones back then. Like I really didn't. I was a kid, but like sometimes I'll catch myself doom scrolling in the middle of a SmackDown episode. Like there was not one bad episode. And like entertaining could have been like goofy or just like stupidity or fun wrestling to watch. Like it just was fun. But I will say this era has better wrestling. And then my other hot take is that WWE needs to bring back rock music for PLEs.
You don't like the hip hop?
No.
Or you want it like a mix of both, or you just want the rock music in general?
I think it has to go with the PLE. Like I liked the one for Backlash. That was a good one. And that was hip hop. But originally when I first heard it, I was like, what is this trash song? And then I had to keep playing it. And I was like, okay, I like it. But back then I feel like all of my playlists for like the gym and like WWE playlists, it's all rock. Like
rock music.
Yeah.
It fits more of like the genre of what WWE fits for you.
Yeah, like for me. But again, I can't really say because I just got back into it a couple years ago. So this is the new way. And it's kind of like maybe this is what fits this era of wrestling. But back then, I loved the music. So
no, not crazy to say. All right. Well, appreciate you for coming on. Until next time we meet, we'll have another collab here coming soon. So I appreciate you for coming on. Make sure you guys subscribe to her platform. Check out all her social media channels. You all can check out all platforms and everything that I do as well. Narcyp Boy94 as usual. Then you can click the playlist over here to check out the No Name Wrestling Podcast that you'll see in the description below. And also, if you want to see more wrestling content, you can click the video over there, which you'll see plenty of different genres of videos wrestling related right here on this platform as well. So thank you for coming on, Sydney. It's been a pleasure.
You. It was such
next time.
So nice.
Maybe next time we'll have to do it, you and your sister, versus each other. See who
I love it. We'll definitely have more.
I don't know if you two are competitive or not, but we'll have to see,
Oh, we are. We are.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to make that happen. Sister versus sister, twin versus twin. Put something up at stake too, like oh no, we'll figure out something. We'll make it more challenging.
Whoever wins has to buy the next, I don't know, PLE tickets. No, I'm kidding. That would be too much.
Crazy. Put something at risk. I'm sure you guys, we'll figure something out for the future.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
I appreciate it.